What's good, YouTube? Devil92 here, back again once again, and today we have another Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire news and update video for you guys, or rather I should say speculation video for you guys. You guys have really enjoyed the two speculation videos that we've done so far, being Mega Flygon and Mega Metagross, and a couple of you guys have been suggesting Pokemon that you'd like to see us go over and speak about, but I had to go ahead and slide this one in here just for public service announcement purposes, and maybe at the end of the day, when it comes to these speculations videos, I could be 100% wrong. I could be 100% wrong. It's all speculation. Nothing is confirmed yet. It's all just brainstorming, and I love doing this. You've heard me say this before too. I absolutely love. I enjoy sitting here and thinking about all the what ifs that could come out of the brand new games. But today, we're going to be talking about a potential Mega Salamence. The reason that we're talking about this, I know some of you guys out there are just shaking your head right now and saying, Nappy, why are we even wasting our time with this? But for whatever reason, people seem to be insistent upon Salamence getting a Mega Evolution. Most people just pair Salamence and Metagross together because they're the pseudo-legendary Pokemon for 3rd Gen, but there's certain attributes about Mega Salamence that need to be brought up first. So let's dive headfirst into this conversation. If we look at Salamence's stats, of course it's base 600 because he's a pseudo-legendary Pokemon. And a lot of people might ask, why is it that we dive headfirst into stats? Because at the end of the day, that's what matters the most. Design-wise, I'm sure Mega Salamence would look amazing. One of the reasons that I like Salamence a lot is not just because he's stronger or because he's good, but because he actually resembles a dragon. Out of all the dragon types in the game, Salamence closely resembles a dragon the most. I love that about him. So when it comes to design purposes, I love to see Salamence get a Mega Evolution. Cool, great, awesome. But when it comes to stats and move pool and abilities, that's an entirely separate conversation. Salamence, number one, when it comes to abilities, already has two impressive and amazing abilities, being Intimidate and Moxie for his hidden ability. Those are, like I just said, they're amazing, they're impressive, they're used competitively like it's not funny. You guys don't understand how crazy good that is. Now, when it comes to stats, like I said, he's base 600, he's a pseudo legendary Pokemon for generation 3. But let's legitimately look at this for a second. He has 135 base attack. That's the same as Metagross. That is insane. That is insanely high. Anything that Salamence touches is gonna hurt. He's gonna put a dent in your team no matter what. Then you have defense, which is just meh. Special attack is 110. Mixed Salamence is a thing. That can be a thing. Then you have special defense, which is 80, which is again just meh. And then his speed is base 100. As we spoke on in the Mega Metagross video, base 100 is nothing to laugh at. That outspeeds at least half of whatever's on the field in front of you, so you're good to go with base 100. So clearly, Salamence is known to be a very fast, hard-hitting Pokemon, whether it's on the special side and especially on the physical side. So if we gave him a Mega Evolution, add an additional 100 points to his layout here, his stat distribution, I'd say again easily 40 points would go to attack. Make him base 175. Or no, they probably wouldn't do that. They'd give him 30 points to attack, make him base 165. Give him 30 points to his special attack, make him base 140 special attack. Or no, they probably give 20 points to that, if anything. And then with his speed, I mean, to be honest, anything that hits that hard doesn't need to be any faster than that, to be 100% honest with you. But either way, he's still going to get speed points. And the scariest part about this entire thing, let me go ahead and lay out a scenario for you. And I know that I'm kind of sort of all over the place with this speculation video, just because there's so much that I want to cover. So I apologize for being kind of sort of scatterbrained, but let me lay out this scenario for you. So let's say I send out a Salamence, and let's say I decide to run Moxie on my Salamence, and let's say turn 1 I go for a Dragon Dance. Did we forget about that? We forget that Salamence gets Dragon Dance? Alright, and automatically I can see some of you guys saying, oh well, Tyranitar gets Dragon Dance and he has a Mega Evolution. Tyranitar, he's already slow as it is. He's already slow as it is, and I think Mega T-Tar's base attack is 165 or something like that. It's on the low. I wouldn't say it's on the low end, but it's not up there in the 70s or possibly the 80s where some of these Mega could be. So yeah, so I set up my Salamence and I set up a Dragon Dance. So automatically my attack and my speed have gone up. I haven't even Mega Evolved. I just use one move, right? So I live the hit, or the other person goes for a set move or whatever. And now because I have a sky high attack, if let's say I go for Dragon Claw and pop whatever's in front of me, I'm gonna get a Moxie boost as well. So now I have a Dragon Dance and a Moxie boost, and I haven't even Mega Evolved yet. You can sit there and continue on and on and on. You can get as many Moxie boosts as you wanted to. You can get 1 or 2 Moxie boosts in addition to the Dragon Dance. You can do whatever you wanted without even Mega Evolving. Salamence sweeps already as it is. It's a sweep Pokemon. It sweeps teams. So let's say let's reel it back a bit here. So let's say we went for 1 Dragon Dance and we have 1 Moxie boost as well. Then we decide to Mega Evolve. Our stats go up even higher again. So you can sit there and say, okay, well by this point, obviously you'd have to have taken some sort of damage. You know, if you're gonna Mega Evolve, let's say they see that you're getting ready to sweep, they're gonna send out a bulky Pokemon that's gonna take the hit, yada yada yada, whatever. They're gonna hit you back with something, or they send out somebody with priority. So when you Mega Evolve, stats go up. Oh, you took that little bit of damage. Here's the scariest part about Salamence. Salamence has access to Wish. Salamence has access to Roost. So now you not only have a Mega Pokemon that already has colossal stats, it also has setup moves and an ability that allows it to get even more attack as well, being Moxie. And it has reliable recovery. So Garchomp, Mega Garchomp doesn't get access to Dragon Dance, it doesn't have recovery. Mega T-Tar does get access to Dragon Dance, but it doesn't have recovery. So now you have Mega Salamence with Moxie, Dragon Dance, increased stats when it Mega Evolves, and an option to heal. This thing is not dying unless you hit it with a Choice Banded Ice Shard from a Mamoswine and you get a crit. It's not dying. It's not dying, I guarantee you, because at that point, even if it's not a Fairy type, you can go for an Earthquake or something else and still bop that Fairy type. See, you guys have to understand, you can't just hand out Mega Evolutions left and right. There has to be some sort of rhyme or reason behind it. So, like I just said, all that's just been detailed, honestly, it doesn't even matter if you go back and look at its stats. In my opinion, I know this is such a negative speculation video, but in my opinion, I don't want Mega Salamence to happen, because if it does happen, it's going to go straight to Ubers. Anything that has setup like that and reliable recovery in that sense is too strong. It's too powerful. But then, think about this. If we visit the stats again, I know I just said it doesn't matter at this point, but if we visit the stats again, and you say, okay, so if Mega Salamence does get a Mega Evolution, if he does get a Mega Evolution, let's look at it from that perspective. If he does get a Mega Evolution, and let's say, because this has happened before, you know, for example, Mega Heracross, Mega Garchomp, they lose speed when they Mega Evolve, but those stats are redistributed. They don't just magically lose those stats. They're still, like for example, Mega Garchomp is still base 700 when he Mega Evolves. He doesn't lose those points that he loses in his speed. They're redistributed. They're reallocated somewhere else. So let's say you take 20 points away from his speed. You make him base 80, but you increase everything else. So now, if you take those 20 points away, you now have 120 points that you can reallocate throughout the rest of his stats. So obviously, those are going to go to his defenses. So let's say you gave him, you put those two, the 20 points from those two into his. Oh, it doesn't even make sense. It doesn't even make sense. So hold on. Let me approach this from a different perspective. If you take the 20 points from his speed, so he's base 80 speed. So now you have 120 points to allocate. Let's say you put 40 points into attack. He's got 175 base attack. Then we have 80 points remaining. Let's say they put 20 points into both special defense and defense. That's base 100 defense. So now you have a bulky dragon type. Dragon types resist a lot of things as it is. He's flying as well, so he's off the ground. So Earthquake and ground type being one of the most aggressive types out there, completely immune to. So he has all these resistances, all these immunities, and now he's bulky as fuck with base 100 defense and special defense. Base 175 attack, and if I did the math correctly, which, you know, I'm slow at times, we should still have 40 points remaining. Because if you put 40 into attack, then you have 20 and 20 into defenses, that's 80. You have 40 left. You put the 40 into special attack, that makes him base 150 special attack. That's a powerful, powerful Pokemon. That even with his base speed at 80 is still nothing to laugh at. 80 is still moderately quick on its feet. There's still a lot of Pokemon, not as many as base 100, but still, there's a lot of Pokemon that you can outspeed. And on top of that, like we said, he has access to Dragon Dance, which ups his speed. So the base 80 after you set up a Dragon Dance really doesn't even matter. God forbid you set up 2 Dragon Dances. You know what I mean? And by the time you set all that up and you have all this bulk on your side, you can just roost or go for a wish and do whatever it is that you need to do to get your health back. So do you guys finally understand and realize why Mega Salamence is going to be a problem? A very, very large problem. We can't just go and hand out these Mega Evolutions all willy-nilly left and right. So, with all of that being said, from a design point, yes, I'd love to see a Mega Salamence. From a statistical point and a competitive aspect, no, I would not like to see a Mega Salamence. Because I feel like he's too strong for OU. He would chill in Ubers. I don't even know how he'd be able to compete in Ubers because I'm not fluent in Ubers. I'm not researching Ubers with all the stats and move pools and yada yada yada, what's standard and whatnot. So I can't really speak on any of that. When it comes to just standard OU, Mega Salamence would run house. It would run house all over. Greninja would probably be, if it's not already common as it is already, Protean Ice Beam Greninja would become so much more common just for Mega Salamence. And like I said, if you get up 1 or 2 Dragon Dances, you're gonna outspeed Greninja as it is. So even that option's gone. You have to send out Greninja in time, or else your entire team's gonna get popped, swept by Mega Salamence. I mean, what else is there? What else is there in OU? Mamoswine, like you said, Ice Shard. Unless you get the mother of all crits with the base 100 defense on that ideal layout, base 100 defense, he's gonna take it. He might not take it well, since it's 4 times effective in its stab, but he's gonna take it. I guarantee you he'll take at least 1. So, we got some problems here. Actually, you know what? In retrospect, he might not take that. Mamoswine might be the biggest check to Mega Salamence right there. Never mind. He might not take that. If he does, you have to run like max defense Salamence or some shit like that. So, I don't know. All those damage calcs and everything, it's for another time, another place. But still, it's something that you have to consider when you want to ask for Mega Evolutions and throw all this shit out there all willy-nilly. You know, look at everything that's available to the Pokemon before you go through all of that. Because Salamence on his own sweeps. It is a terribly, terribly scary Pokemon. If you guys saw that free-for-all session from a couple days back, like, I don't know if it was like a week ago, a couple days back, where I just destroyed everybody. Moxie Boost Salamence. I had maxed out attack in a free-for-all session. Killed 6 Pokemon with a Salamence in a free-for-all. That is terribly scary. Now imagine maxed out attack Mega Salamence. So either way, I know this entire speculation video has been somewhat of a negative outlook on a Mega Salamence. But like I said at the beginning, it's more so in an act of like a PSA, just to let you guys know out there that have maybe been considering Mega Salamence, just to rethink it for a little bit, just to rethink it. Like I said, it's all just speculation. It's all just what ifs. What would happen if this happened? What would happen if that happened? So to that extent, I've expressed my what ifs, and you guys already know. I said this at the beginning of the video as well. Share with us your what if. Share with us your thoughts on everything we spoke on, and share with us an ideal stat distribution and ability possibly. We didn't even talk about Mega Salamance's ability. There's so much that we can go in on about Mega Salamence. Honestly, I don't think I want Salamence to have any other ability. You know, if you want to make it even more broken, what if they gave Mega Salamence, what's the call? Not Marvel Scale, Multi-Scale. If they gave Mega Salamence Multi-Scale, oh my god, it's so, oh my. Anyways, let me stop right now. So anyways, you guys, share with us your thoughts on a potential Mega Salamence, whether it comes to design, stat distribution, abilities, yada yada yada. Let me know everything that you guys think in the comment section below. You guys already know that I stay in the comment section interacting with you guys, trying to see your ideas and whatnot for potential videos, and so we can all stay interactive and involved, because at the end of the day we all love Pokemon, and I love the what if videos. I love the theories that you guys come up with. Like, I think somebody offered up the idea of stance change Mega Metagross on our last video, and it's like, what the hell? You know, I would have never thought about that. So I love getting involved with you guys and all your different ideas and theories. And of course, if you guys are hyped for the new Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire games, make sure you smash the hell out that like button down below, because you already know it is appreciated. But with that being said, you guys, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. You know me, YouTube, Dapper182. I'm out.